Ladies, gentlemen, let the show begin. Alright, do you like video games? And I know you do. What about entertainment? We got that too. Video game Armada, video game Armada. What's the name? Video game Armada. This is the one on the Gamer Boss Bronze.
And the so happy to be here in Game of Thrones Town. Boo!
Yes, we are back with part 5 of episode 1 of Iron from Ice. Or is that Ice from Iron?
Iron from Ice.
Iron from Ice of the Game of Thrones Telltale adventure. And where we last left off, we saw one of the best characters in Game of Thrones and the worst characters in Game of Thrones sitting side by side as Blue here parlayed in very northerner fashion.
Yes.
Which did not sit well with, you know, the future
Cersei.
with this future bowl-cutted Cersei. But it impressed Tyrion a little bit. That's always a plus. But let's see where we stand from here. Because the only thing I know about Game of Thrones is that there's always a twist and turn to be had.
Yes, and sadly, so many of the good guys wound up losing their heads.
Yes. Go ahead.
Glad you guys could join us.
Yes. I wanted to see what other craziness we could get ourselves into.
Mira, I was worried. How was it? Cersei has a way of looking at you as though you're nothing. It's more than a little intimidating.
I'd rather not discuss it, if you don't mind.
Of course not. It must have been horrible. But at least it's over now. Lady Marjorie has spent the entire day working on seating arrangements for the wedding. Of course, you and I are seated way at the back, here with the 4th cousins and the 9th-born sons. Ah, Sir Jaime. I wouldn't mind tarnishing that white cloak of his.
Sarah!
What? It's true. And Oberyn Martell, the Red Viper. I'm told he has a paramour.
Girl
In
talk.
trouble.
Just having some fun. Perhaps Lady Marjorie could make the right introductions. Who knows? We might meet our future husbands.
Just got out of hot water.
Though, marrying a king, I can only imagine what that would be like. Would you marry Joffrey if it meant you'd become queen? He does have a certain look about him, and he's always treated Lady Marjorie well.
I don't want to be queen, no matter who I'd have to marry.
Don't want to be queen? You northerners. You'd make a perfect scepter. Well, I would marry him. Imagine the power you would have as Queen of the 7 Kingdoms. I might even allow you to be my handmaiden. Let's see, who else should we marry off? Brienne of Tarth and Tyrion Lannister. What a perfect match! Sir Bronn and...
What are you doing?
Uh-oh.
Well? Sarah?
I told her to stop, my lady.
Bo. Threw Sarah under the bus. Bo.
This is not a game. It's a battle.
And she's giving me
And
the
our
like that
opinions
I don't
can
care
every
look.
move. Yet they say it is men who are powerful. The Queen was rather disappointed by your display, Mira. I'm just glad it's over. King's Landing can be exhausting sometimes. There's always someone to please or some perceived slight to smooth over. I fear it will only get worse when I am queen.
Once they know your true heart, the lords and ladies will have no choice but to love you.
Do you agree?
Once you are queen, the lords and ladies will do their best to please you.
You learn very quickly. Your words to Cersei were brave, but I know you must fear what the Boltons might do to your family. I do appreciate your willingness to appease her, as difficult as it may have been.
Thank you, my lady. There's been something on my mind. Something important.
What do you do? Oh, ask for help.
I did have a favor to ask of you in return.
Whatever you wish to say, you can say it in front of Sarah. There are no secrets between us.
Oh,
It's about my family.
I trust her.
I prefer
Okay.
to speak with you alone.
Very risky. You might slight your counterpart. You probably don't want to do that.
she's already not to be trusted.
What, is there like a future thing you know?
Well, I saw her creeping around.
Go
so.
on.
Honestly.
Ask.
Twists and turns we
Forgive
make.
me, my lady. I wouldn't otherwise ask this of you, but my mother insisted. It's about my family.
Ramsay Snow. What would you have me do?
My mother fears our family will suffer if Ramsay is left to do as he likes. She thought, if a raven could be sent to the Boltons to let them know House Forrester has the protection of the crown. I know it's a lot to ask of you, and I wouldn't otherwise, but she insisted.
That is no small request, especially now.
I know, my lady, and I wouldn't ask this of you otherwise. But my mother has left me no choice. She insisted.
Joffrey knows only too well your family fought for the Starks, and now you would have me ask him to intervene. Is the situation that dire? Joffrey will not look favorably on such a request.
It is that dire, my lady. I fear for my family's safety.
I don't know, Mira. If Cersei were to find out...
You're the only one who can help me. You have power over him, Lady Marjorie, as no one else does. Not even his mother. Ramsay Snow will arrive at Ironrath within the week. I would never ask this of you if it weren't so urgent.
Very well. I'll make your request, but I cannot promise anything.
Thank you, my lady. I will send a raven to my family at once.
All right now. Pretty good. Meanwhile, back on the road, the King's Road anyway, poor exiled Geralt, for doing nothing but right, had his life just go down the crapper.
And now it's worse.
Later, loser! Meet me.
7 elves.
Oh, that doesn't sound right.
Horse is like, I'm out. I'm just a horse. No one wants me.
I don't even belong to you, nay. Uh-oh. I remember this scene. And I bet you remember too.
Shall we? Did you know my ancestors wore the skins of their enemies as a coat?
Oh,
You're definitely hearing that. You gotta move.
pig.
Here,
Not
I'll
my
do this
Oh.
part. You may not want to look at
I suppose I have full
Blah.
practice.
it. Bolt.
But he
Ramsay,
didn't make it easy.
pig.
What with all that bloody noise?
Like a drowning cat. I thought he'd never stop.
As my father likes to say, a naked man holds few secrets. But the flayed man holds none.
Pity he didn't know your father was the Warden of the North.
He does now. How much further is it to these Forresters?
A day,
Yeah,
my
boy.
lord. 2 at most.
What was that?
The Lord?
Shh! Listen.
Uh-oh.
There.
Here
No,
we go.
Ramsay has dogs.
Hear that?
Stay
Stay
still.
still.
I know I heard something.
Sorry, forgot to ask you.
Never mind. We've wasted enough time already.
Whew. Good thing he didn't bring the dogs with him today, I guess.
Oh, yeah. That Ramsay, that pig.
No, the pigs would be insulted if you called him a pig.
They would be.
Yeah.
They really would be.
He's feces.
Yes. Oh, gosh. Steak fillet. I don't want to look at that.
Nah, I don't want to look at it either, but... Alright. You may not want to look at this. Gross.
Bloody hell.
And unnecessary.
Yep.
Is the guy still living?
Nope. He was not moving. Alright. That's that.
Creepy.
Yep.
Lord Ethan, as I was saying, you are young. And there are those within these walls who are uncertain of your leadership. But 300 generations of Forrester lords stand behind you. Lord Gerhard the Tall, who founded our house, and your grandfather, Lord Thorin the Bold, who seized back the river valley from the White Hills.
What did they call my father?
Lord Gregor the Good. He was fair and wise,
Which
and
one?
courageous in battle.
Why are you telling me this?
To help you rule, Lord Ethan. These were your father's people to lead and protect, and now they're yours. But your father did not bear this responsibility alone. He and every Forrester Lord before him chose one man whom they trusted above all others, the Lord Sentinel. Forrester traditions demand that a new Lord Sentinel must be chosen.
Keep walking, you craven son of a whore. Move. Summon the Lord. We need his judgment.
Okay, here we go.
I've done
Stuff them
nothing
go down.
wrong! I was only trying to survive!
I don't think it's a fight scene.
Yeah.
You gotta do your
Lordy.
duty as royalty.
Missed.
Why did you kick this man?
This craven is a deserter and a thief.
This house is doomed! We all fucking know it!
Quiet, thief. Eric was supposed to be guarding our weapons, but instead we caught him stealing them.
2 shields and 3 spears.
Why did you do it?
Because I've no wish to die. Yes, my lord, I fled. We should all flee. It's not stealing if you're taking what's yours by right.
He speaks
He's
true.
right.
I've a family to feed, and not 2 coins to rub together since Lord Gregor left us to rot here. Where's our pay? Our share of bread and wine grows smaller every day.
Leave the poor man alone!
Mercy. Go.
Lord Ethan, I know these words are hard, but they're honest. This house is falling. We'll never survive the coming winter.
Which one?
Most of us won't even live to see it.
Then you admit to the crime, in front of all gathered here.
I am only what this house made me. You cannot expect a man to live on loyalty alone.
You'll address him as Lord. Lord Ethan, you must decide the punishment. Lord Gregor always took a thief's fingers. 3 of them.
Now may not be the time for harsh punishment. The men are on edge as it is.
Men need to know they cannot do whatever the fuck they please. Their Lord will not permit it.
You can send him to the wall.
What will you do?
I will decide.
Will you set an example? Will you show mercy? Send him to the wall?
If you
Got
punish
him.
me, you'll be punishing
Your
an
choice.
innocent man. It will be an injustice, my lord. Please, my lord. My family depends on me.
I sentence you to the wall, where you will join the Night's Watch.
No! Please, my lord! My family, without me, they'll die!
The Lord's judgment.
That was certainly unpleasant, but a lord must mete out punishment when it's due. Not just yourself, of course. You can weigh on any lord.
It's a lord's duty, so I did it.
You heard what the thief said. I expect this sort of thing will happen again. But a sentinel can help you in the face of disloyalty. You need someone you can trust by your side. Someone you can rely on, no matter the circumstance. Possessing wisdom.
And I'm sure you think you'd be the perfect choice.
Me? Oh, gods no. I can't get involved. I am a maester. At the Citadel, I swore an oath to serve as such. There are 2 capable men for the role. They both want the job, but neither thinks very highly of the other.
How do I decide between them?
Talk to them. Solicit the opinion of people close to you.
You gonna side with the uncle? He seems reasonable, sure.
The bracer of the Sentinel. The badge of office. Tonight is your first small council meeting. It would be wise to bestow this bracer upon your chosen Sentinel then, to show that you are decisive and in control of this house. Your Sentinel will wear this for all to see. Take it.
I'll make the right choice as Sentinel.
Come speak with me when you're ready to convene the small council, my lord.
Well, that's it for today. I know. Blue is looking at me like, what? 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 I just got started. I just got here. How dare you? I banish you to the wall. I know. I'm sorry. But I got a schedule to keep, and if we keep going, we're going to run out of material. This episode is almost over. I bet you dollars to donuts. But do not worry. There is one more left to go, and that will be the next day whenever you guys see it.
Yeah, come back. Don't be a stranger, because after all, I have a decision to make.
You have the biggest decision of your young lord's life.
There's a dot on him. You're supposed to do something with that
Don't
dot.
worry, we'll do all the dots next time. But until said next time, this is the one drawing the Game of Osborne.
And the very much excited about Game of Thrones. Boo!
I'm telling you to once again stay tuned for the latest video game Armada transmission. Till next time, though, take care.
Like us, subscribe, and share.